Alright guys, so today we're going to be doing some trap dyeing. I have this trap snare dye here, and basically you want to make sure before you even start this, the lead bugs are terrible out here, by the way. Before you guys start though, if you guys are interested in dyeing your own traps, make sure that if they're brand new, such as this one, you take it to the car wash or use a brush or something to get that oil off, because you'll notice when you first purchase your traps, they're going to have like an oil residue on them, and you want to scrub that off, because if you don't, then this dye, it won't even matter. It's not going to adhere to the trap. So make sure you guys get rid of all that grease. This year I'm using a more natural dip. Last year I mixed mine with gasoline, and I didn't really like the results because in between, you see here, the swivels, it was just keeping that gas in between there locked even when I was drying them out. I wasn't really happy with that, especially canine trapping, scent's really important. So I'm going to go and do all my traps this year with this dye. This will do, I think, around 60 traps, so that's plenty. I have quite a few canine traps, which is going to be my main priority this year, and then of course my coon traps. So let's go ahead and get to it, and I'll show you guys how to use this. Alright, so I got my paint open, and I'm just going to go ahead and pour all that into the bucket because we're going to be using it all today. Get all that in there, and it looks like a ladybug went in there too, but shouldn't hurt anything. Alright, now what I'm going to do is fill this up with water once, because it says 1.5 containers of water. Fill that up here, up to the brim. So that's one, and then I'm going to fill this up halfway for 1.5. Alright, so this is the water-based paint, Trap and Snare by Dakota Line. Alright, so I got a few traps here. I'm going to go ahead and dip them in. After I got that mixed up, you can see last year I barely used this one, but we're going to go ahead and dip them again, because you can see I put on a brand new swivel and it's got some rust on there, so we're just going to protect that. And I like to dip mine all the way down to the end of the cable, because these things will rust too, even though they're supposed to be stainless. So dip that guy in there. You can see it, it's kind of sloshing around a little bit. Pull straight up, give it a couple shakes, then I'll show you here what I do up here along this fence. Pretty much just hanging them up so they can drip dry, just like so. Go ahead and dip this guy. This is a MB550 coyote trap. Put them in there and shake it around a little bit, cover the whole trap. That's it, pretty simple. Alright, now that I got all those traps dipped, I'm going to let them sit for about an hour, and I'm just going to go ahead and spray paint all these conibears. I have 27 110 conibears, 4 220 conibears, and 6 330 conibears. So I'm using a brown color. I've had a lot of success with it, especially underwater. They can't see it because we have a lot of clay in our soil, so this will match up with that clay pretty well. I know some people use black, and for land sets some people actually use like a whitish color to match in with that dead grass that a lot of times we get here in the fall. So I'm going to go ahead and spray paint these and use a mask.